To learn. That's the thing.
Yay!
Okay, we are recording.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, I've learned how to do Zoom. Yay, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Yay! All these challenges, but isn't it fun? We're
Oh,
learning so much, so
it
so
is.
much.
Do you like that I'm on the tiki that today? I'm
I
actually
do
going to
like
be out on a
that.
pier later today, so I thought this was appropriate.
Awesome. Well, I am just in a beautiful backyard, a
That's
real one.
gorgeous.
I know it's Bill and Glenda's backyard.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I know, and when it's all turned on, they've got the waterfall and all the lights, and it's so cool. So we're definitely
Usually
gonna
the
have to come
pools
back
are
and visit soon.
even prettier at night than the daytime, I think.
Mm, yes, it is gorgeous.
All right, I'm
All
playing.
right, so
Okay.
we have so many topics. What should we talk about right now? And hello, what the 50s family.
Hello, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Um, Well, I was going to tell you some fun things I'm doing, and I don't know what you've gotten and what you haven't gotten. This is what happens when I have a little spare time. So I'm going to start doing some shorts and or memes with some different
Okay.
content. So you probably saw I did a few like greatest invention ever, but I'm really going to kick that up and ask you to join in and ask our family there to join in, because
Yes,
I'm sure you have some great things that I need to know about and Danica needs to know about.
for
So
sure.
when the kid, I had Lennon Saturday, and of course she goes to open the door and she's like, "Oh, Grandma, I'm sorry, I hit the wall." And I'm like, "Remember, Grandma put up the bumpers." Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I guilt them in that I had to do it for them, but it's for me too. It is
Perfect.
so great. Anytime, I never worry. I have it on the other side. I'll get the information because I know we're going to start doing some Amazon links and etc. But it was
Yes.
so reasonable. I want to say like I bought two packages. So I guess there was probably six in a package. I don't know, $30, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, to prevent door dings from your vehicle,
Oh,
absolutely worth it.
there you go.
And then
Do they make those? Do they make those for my furniture? Because look, I don't know if you can see, like, see that big bruise, and then I have one on this side.
I
So,
don't think they need
okay.
it for your furniture. I think they need it for humans.
Just
You
I
do
just
you
need to
ever
be wrapped in
remember?
bubble wrap.
Do you remember those sumo wrestler outfits you put on for a while? That's what you need, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You just
Um,
need to. You're over 50. I do too. We just need to get the human sumo wrestling.
I love it. Yes, we do. Oh my gosh. I just came
Oh,
over here to get in the shade in her beautiful forest. So I felt like being in a forest.
no worries. So that's one. Greatest inventions ever. Please, please, please share. The other
Yes.
one, you're not out there, but I think you're going to be out there soon. And I've been out there for a little while in the dating world. Wait.
I
Yeah.
keep thinking about it, but I haven't made any decisions yet.
So I posted this morning. Diana has heard some of my stories. She sent that thing about oh, who was it? Drew Barrymore, and I don't know who the guest was that she had on this, that they just need to make one dating app that says everything that's left. I spit out my coffee when I was watching it. It's real short. I posted it this morning. I haven't put it on YouTube yet. I keep watching
Okay.
it and I keep laughing because it
Oh,
is
I
so
can't wait to
funny.
see it.
And I'm saying for women too.
Yep.
So I have a couple guys that, we didn't make a romantic connection, but we have made a friend connection. And we are
That's great.
telling the horror stories because see that, they can't see the men's profiles and I can't see the women's profiles.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't know that. Okay. I've
yeah.
never
So
been
when
on
you're
a
on that
dating app.
dating site, I'm on here we go, because I'm trying to do Zoom. I quit dating sites that they charge you for, and a girlfriend of mine told me to do Facebook dating, which at this time, hopefully, it'll stay free.
There you go.
But I like it so much better. It just seems a little more casual, not so business like I'm looking for a date and here's the
Okay.
resume and here's your resume. But it's really funny because yeah, you cannot see it. So one of the guys
Okay.
telling me, several of them when I've met him, they always go, "Oh wow, you look just like your photos." And I'm thinking, well,
Well,
what
aren't I supposed to?
what else? Oh, apparently not. Apparently for the women, come here, Mama. Either you're gonna come over here and sit or you're gonna get out. One of the two. Um, Apparently for the women, they love to do filtering. I had to think of the word. They do a
Oh,
lot
I
of filtering.
oh,
So
with
when they're
everything,
meeting
with
these
Snapchat,
women,
with everything. I think it's crazy. I would prefer to not show my wrinkles, but if I put my filteredness out there, then it doesn't show who I am, right? So,
does it show, like I told the guy, He said, it's great. He goes, and I said, yeah, I get some wrinkles. And he's like, not really. And I said, sure I do. And I said, I've earned every single one of them laughing. Mine and yours
Exactly.
are laughing enjoymently. Rick, I love you, kid. You kill me. Always
Hi,
when I'm on a
Fiona.
Zoom call. Any other, she just wants to be part of it. Okay, you can be part of it. But, I laughed. I said, sure, there's a few worries from work. There's a few agitations, but most of it, smile,
Yeah,
smile, smile. Those are my smiles.
exactly. I got a lot of those and I
Yeah.
love them.
And I guess I think back in the day, people don't use business cards that much, but I do remember, people walking into the office and going, "Oh, I'm looking for Jane Doe agent." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, Jane, you've got somebody." She'd walk up and immediately her face was like, they're looking at her card, they're looking at her, and I'm not saying a word because I'm like, "Yep, you're right, that's 20 years old." I don't look a damn thing like her, does it?
That's funny.
I don't want that. I've always
No,
tried to be, and luckily it's happened. And even on this dating thing that, when somebody meets me, they go, wow, you need to get a new photo. You look even better than your photo.
there you go.
Yeah, doesn't that feel better than somebody going, oh, you look
Right.
very different than your photo?
Yeah, you
You
look
know, right
16.
then they're telling you look like shit compared to your photo.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that. So,
Yeah.
no, I
But
know.
don't
Like,
fake
that's,
it. I'm having time because I have this little turkey thing that's coming up with losing some weight. You know what? It is what it is.
yep,
So
it
I'm gonna
is.
start doing some videos, some posting. I'm gonna actually even do some coffee things with some guys to tell me their craziness and comparing it. But
Awesome.
on a different note, so I
Uh-oh.
if you know me, I just fuck shit up. So I went on a date the other night, and it was an awesome date. It ended up being
Okay.
really funny. Um, we had the confusion of who was going to call who to confirm that we were going to meet. So I was right at the end. I mean, literally within a minute, I was going to send him be like, I'm fine if you can't make it, but you could at least send a nice text. Same time he sent that, and I'm like, so I called him up and I'm like, hey, last thing
Okay.
you were going to pick a restaurant, blah 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 blah, and he's like, well, yeah, but that didn't mean I was going to pick the restaurant, but you can. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. We figured out real quick. It was just a misunderstanding. He's like,
Yeah.
do you still want to meet? And I said, not really. I said, I've been sorting all day. I'm going through and purging, and I always feel better when I purge. And I have AMVETs coming to pick up stuff. I said, I'm in my sweatpants. He's like, just come in your sweatpants. And I'm like, no, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no. No
Susan
makeup.
Brown on a date in her sweatpants.
Sweatpants, no makeup, and a ponytail. And I was like, that would be all natural and it could only get better. I said, but no, no, no. And he's like, no, seriously. I thought, all right, you asshole.
Tell
I'll
me you
do
did it.
that. I did it. I said, okay. So he had asked me to pick restaurant, what I liked. And I said, I really like sea bass, blah, blah, blah. He said, look, if you don't mind driving to Wellington, there's an amazing Thai restaurant that has the best sea bass. I said, I don't mind. He's like, I would never ask a woman to do this except it's really really good. And he said, or I can come pick you up. And I sit back and said, well, that's not happening since I've never met you before and you could be a total psycho and slit my throat.
Yeah.
And I said that, and he sit back and he goes, yeah, you did tell me you were from Texas. I was afraid you'd just shoot me when I rang your doorbell. So I kind of like the humor. Anyway, I'm getting to a point here. So we get to the restaurant and I said, this is what you asked for. And he's like, you know what? It was a cute little sweat outfit, though. I have to admit, it
Oh,
was
cool.
kinda
Oh,
cute.
cool.
But I'm almost feeling like I want to do that on every date. Go El Natural first, because
And then
that's
the
what you're going
next
to see
time,
in the
dress up
morning.
and wow them. I think that's
And
a brilliant idea.
so the second date, he said, I really want to wow it, and we're going to go this weekend to a very, very nice restaurant that, yeah, I mean, nice enough. I'll be in a cocktail dress. I will put hot rollers. That's how
Oh,
nice. So yeah, it's going to be, but I think it's fun the first because what do you look like when they see you first thing in the morning? What do you look
exactly.
like when you're at the beach, the swimming pool? I mean, I know some of you ladies, but most of the ladies I know don't do that. It is what you
Yeah.
look like most of the time. If I'm going to go to Walmart, yeah. So that was interesting. So yeah, I'm going
I
to
love
do,
that.
I loved it. I loved it. And speaking of that, you have not noticed, I
Well,
have
I
my Danica lipstick.
oh you do? Oh, well, it's because
I,
you're tiny. In fact, I need to switch it. I usually have you big on the screen and me little on the screen. There we
that's because
go.
that's because I'm controlling this shit, lady.
Well,
No, I'm
cut that shit out. Now I can see your pretty
oh,
face
now
bigger
you're
than
side by
mine.
side with. See, and that's funny because you're a little vertical and I'm. I'm like this and you're like this. I
Well,
don't know.
because I'm on my phone, and normally we're side by side, but I don't have my computer yet set up because of my moving and all the
Oh,
stuff. So,
see, I love how that happens when you forget.
yep,
Oops, wait a minute,
it's
come
like
back and be in the.
ta-da! Isn't it the
So
best stuff ever? Like,
I don't know. It's my first day. I'll let you know.
good
So I
job.
bought about four different kinds. So I'll be doing a little podcast on this. I already tried one that I bought from Sephora that was about twice the price of this, but I was with the granddaughter. We were Sephora shopping. My normal problem, and I know the problem. I lick my lips all day long and I rub them. So I rub the
Yep.
shit off. So we'll see, because it was an actual stain even. And I thought at first, yes, it's a stain. Didn't work, so it's going back this weekend. So now we're
Yep.
going to try this one.
I noticed the stains are cool for a bit, but they actually wear off much faster than these.
Well, it did, and I was all, like I said, all excited. So I'll give you an update on this one. I
Okay.
bought the other one that you took. This one is the, oh, I need my readers.
Revlon
See, that's part of the fun too.
or CoverGirl.
I have
I
these
can't.
really cool, like I'm a smart librarian ones.
Oh,
This
cute.
one's the Maybelline. The other
Oh,
one
the
was the
Maybelline.
CoverGirl. Yes. And then I
Okay.
have a couple more from Sephora. So I'll report back, ladies, on what I found to be the best lipstick stay on if you lick your lips all day long. So I
Cool,
hope it's up
cool.
for the challenge, because I am that girl that's going to challenge that crap. So that's kind of what's going on in my world, letting them know we're going to have some fun dating memes. Please share your stories, whether they're right now or they were back in your 20s. We all have, oh my God, moments. I know, don't look at, yeah, I see you, Danica. Right now, you just thought of five that you're like, oh, and here's the thing. If you don't want to admit that it was something you did, then you say, my girlfriend one time,
That's
and we're
brilliant.
going to
Okay, I got
name
a few of those.
her.
I got a few of those.
So I think we need to pick like a crazy name for, not real girlfriend, but kind of real. Oh, so I finally replaced the batteries on
Lisa.
that.
All Lisas are crazy.
Oh, I have a sister, Lisa, and you're right. She's crazy. Okay, Lisa. Sorry if I have any. I don't even know that I have a lot of Lisas.
I have a few Lisas, and they're all crazy.
Hey, that's okay, because Karen has to take for being the nasty HOA girl. Susan got thrown under the bus. So Lisa, it's your turn.
There
There you
you go.
have it. Um, so I found this little guy. I had this little guy. I gave it as a gift to someone who didn't appreciate it. So I took it back. If you don't appreciate the
Okay.
shit, I'm taking it back. And as Thanksgiving's coming up, we're thinking of turkeys and yada, yada, yada. So we're going to get together Thanksgiving morning, wish everybody happy Thanksgiving. I don't know. Anyway, I had to put the batteries in. But if anybody has never seen this,
It has
I have
batteries.
this, I have this thing by my desk because it just makes me
Oh,
freaking laugh my ass off. You
I've
know
seen
what
it.
it
It's
is.
awesome.
Let me lean it down so I think you can see the whole. Oh, so this is, I guess oh, I gotta hold him up. I guess
Gonna
he's
hold
from
him up.
Moana, but he's my happy cock, I call him. I mean, look at this. This thing just cracks me up.
He's from Moana.
For Moana, for
Yep.
me, he's my dating guy. So my
I
new
love
thing
it.
is when I don't like somebody texting me, messaging me, whatever. When I finish that I'm just like, yep, he's gone. He's going back on the shelf. That was you're out, buddy.
That's hysterical. I love it.
And it is funny because it drives my dog. I mean, it drives Fiona insane when he's doing that. He's like, I don't like him.
No, well, I
Okay.
think it's interesting to talk about the dating stories because I've always tended to like younger men. So I'm in this world where I'm starting to think, okay, I've actually, and to be quite honest, just never really been attracted to older men.
And
Once
you
in a
know me,
while,
I've always
one will
dated older
walk
men. That's
you, and
hysterical.
I
So we're
know,
gonna give the yin and yang on that one too.
heck yeah. So it'll be fun. But it's interesting that things are starting to shift a little bit. But I think that's because being a mom, priorities changing a lot of things. But who knows? Who knows what's shifting?
Holy
Maybe I'm
crap.
getting older. For fuck's
You know
sake.
what? I don't know what it is, but I've always dated older guys, married older guys. I mean, and I'm talking 15, 20.
Well,
My dad was 39 years older than me, and all he said one time when he realized that was my attraction, he said, please just never date him older than me. And I'm like, Dad, you're almost 40. Jesus Christ, I don't think that'll be a problem. And it never was. It was always the 15 to 20.
yeah.
So it's funny you say that because apparently I'm shifting. Uh, Not that I'm out there with the ages, but the ones that I've actually had a really good date with and a lot of fun have been not a lot older, but or younger, but 5, 10. I've actually had some early 40s and going, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I just, I mean, that's just me, but
Well, the thing
I've
is
always
too,
been older
Susan.
and now I'm going younger. You've always been younger, going older.
I think as we get older too, our younger guys are not so young, right? So I dated the ones that I had to take care of, and I'm tired of that shit. Not going to ever do that again. That's part of why I haven't dated for so many years because I, of course, with Emerald, I'm very conscientious and cautious
Right.
about it.
Have to be.
And obviously very, very, very busy. But also, it's just, next time I date, it's going to be somebody that is fully self sufficient and can actually pay for my dinner once instead of me paying for their dinner and their life and their everything.
I could have
But
talked to you a long time ago and told you that.
I know, I know.
But, I've never been that girl that was like, pay for everything, take care of everything. Any guy I've
No,
ever
me
dated, I've
either.
actually confused some guys that were like, why are you paying for that? I can pay for it. And yes, and I'm going to tell you, it doesn't just happen with the younger. There's been some that I'm like, okay, mama's tired. This is very crude. Sorry for anybody that's offended, but my girlfriend one time said, Susan, get them off the tip. They're a grown man.
No, that's true. No,
I
and
went,
that's the thing is it's just a matter of somebody that is successful, self-sufficient, and independent. That's all I care about. I don't care if I have to buy my own dinner, that find it kind of thing, but I am
but
not
it
going to be a
is
sugar
nice when they
mama
treat
again.
you.
I've been a sugar mama more than once, and I'm done with that.
Yeah, yeah. I luckily have only one or two times. Husband was one, but the other. But I wised up to that one. But yeah, I'm really enjoying. Um, as I've gotten older, I'm letting go of needing to be in control and being taken care of a little bit. So, I'm going wherever you want to go eat, you just tell me. And even getting there, what would you like? I'm like, you pick the restaurant, so you probably have things that you want to recommend for me. Here's what I don't like, which is like two things, liver and onions and something else. So I'm pretty easy to order. And they're
Yep.
enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It comes out. I don't know what I'm going to expect. The other night, this thing came out and it was a whole lobster head all around and then all this sushi in it. I'm going to send a picture. Well, I'll post the picture. It was a piece of art. I mean, it was
I bet it
actually,
was. I have a hard time eating things that look at me though,
oh, well,
you know. But
see if
no,
you're on
you
the
know
right
what's
date. It was there.
no
I did my photo op. Then he took everything off the plate and handed the plate for her to take it away.
fantastic. No, you know what? Emma's dad used to order for me, and I loved that.
I
I just,
know.
there's a balance to me between being independent and being taken care of as a woman. Not that I need to be taken care of. Obviously, I've lived on my own for years. I can take care of myself just fine, but I love it when a man walks out on the outside of the street. I do that for Emerald.
Oh my
I
God.
love it when they open my door, when
Pull
they
out my
order for me.
chair. I mean,
Pull out your chair.
I have to be very careful that they don't get laid on the first date when they pull out the chair because it's that much of an aphrodisiac. You know? Yeah,
No, I agree. It's
just being
something
treated
about
as a lady.
yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm with you. So we'll see. I don't
Well,
know.
and I think
Maybe I'll
that's why I think these stories are going to be hysterical because I think depending on what's going on in our life, yes, I've been where I'm hardcore dependent, then I've been where I've been a little bit of a wuss, where I've changed myself. I've had the
yeah,
runaway bride moments where my friends all get on me because all of a sudden I'm doing whatever they like to do, whatever they like to eat, and I'm losing myself. Yeah,
guilty.
I think we all do
Guilty.
it. Yeah, I think
Yep.
we all do it. So again, I want you to share this with us followers.
Yes. There's so
For
many
sure.
stories out there, and
And
we
if you
need to
don't
hear
want to say it
yours.
happened to you, then say your friend Lisa.
That's
And you
right.
might really have a friend Lisa. So see, we don't know if it's really you or your friend Lisa. But I think
Exactly.
it'll be comical. I think it'll be a lot of fun doing that.
I'll have to we'll have to put together a little like thing that's like dating 1.50 instead of 101.
Oh, the
Talk
funs
about
we
our
can
stories.
have. And I want to, have some friends, whether they're single now, married now, whatever, the same thing. And I want you to do it with some girlfriends. Just sit out and do your little
Oh,
Zoom thing and post it that you start talking about, have you ever dated a guy or just shit that goes wrong? And
oh yeah.
I dated for many years before I settled down. Oh Lord, do I have a lot of stories of how that did not go correctly.
That's awesome. That's
Um,
awesome.
but that, more importantly, I want you to give me the damn greatest inventions ever.
Yes, there are some amazing inventions. I've been finding some recently that's, besides our jar grip. Oh my God, everybody loves our jar grip. And if you don't have one, you need to get in and like and comment and get yourself one of those because we'll send it to you free if you get in there and subscribe and like and
Got a
comment.
whole box full of them. I'm
And I'm
ready to give
telling
them
you,
away. Yep.
everybody that has one, including me, I use it almost daily. Badass. There's some great inventions, and I'd love to hear more about them too. So,
And there's the invention that you're using it for other than it was intended, which makes me laugh because the jar grip, every single person I have shown it to goes, oh, a mouse pad.
Yeah, a mouse pad.
And it's
Yep.
not,
Or a
but it
coaster
could
or a
be.
frisbee.
Coaster,
Yep.
we've had that. Oh, the fan, that was the frisbee. The fan, oh, is it a frisbee? I'm like, I mean, could be. So, you may have
Yeah.
something that the invention was intended for something else, but you've made it something else. And I'm sure I have like a dozen things in the house I've done that.
Oh,
Because I'm
me
always
too.
like, oh, I don't need it for that, but man, I could make it. Well, just like these door things. I mean, they're meant to put on a wall, but as I was doing the video this morning, I thought, I could cut a piece out and put it behind my doorknob. Because
There you
I've done
go.
the plastic ones where you can paint them and they're great, but when you have kids, they hit it hard enough, it breaks the plastic.
No
When
matter
you
what.
put-
Yeah.
Matter of fact, and I know I'm going to be probably get hate emails for this, but I'm okay with that. What I actually thought was kind of funny, it's a thick pad. So the first time that child slams the door open, it's going to hit it and come back and hit them, and they're going to be more cautious not to do it the next time.
I'll teach them a damn lesson.
Don't you wish you were my grandkid? Trust me, they're
Okay.
going to be in therapy and write a book about grandma because I
Oh,
totally do that shit.
I told my audience at my show on Sunday that my favorite thing is to duct tape my child in the closet when she misbehaves. So of course I've never done it, but
Oh, well,
you
I've done
know.
this shit to grandkids. So they have a love-hate thing with me. So I was at the post office yesterday and they happened to pull up. I didn't see them. So Courtney knocks on the door, on the window, and I look over and I'm like, okay, lady, what do you want?
Oh,
It took me a minute. And then I went, oh. And so the grandkids, grandma, grandma, grandma. So I opened the door and Courtney says, I've got to run and do a couple packages. Do you care if they hang with you? And I said, yeah, that's no problem. So she goes in. So they're getting ready to get in the car, and there's a man and woman walking by. This is your life as I'm your grandma. I'm like, no, strange children, get out of my car. I don't want you. Go find your real parents. I'm not your parent. Go away. And these people are looking, and Dylan yells, oh, she's my grandma. She's just being silly and stupid. And the people looking, I'm like, yeah, I know. Come on, get in the car.
oh, I asked my audience to take my daughter home. Who wants to keep her?
Oh,
So
I've
I
done
get
the
it.
$5 and a grandkid, and I mean, I'll give you the $5.
That's right. I'll pay you to take her.
My favorite when they were, well, I've had to do it a couple of times when they're older, but my favorite when they were real little, I was trying to figure out how to do it, and it just came to me one day. And so when, they're kind of being, they're not being bad, they're just being kids, but a little bit
Yeah.
higher level than they should be in a restaurant. So I would look at them and go, kids, I love you. I think you are the greatest thing in the world, and I think your laughter is phenomenal. But all the people around don't know you and don't care and don't like you. So you need to take it down a notch. Oh yeah, you talk about
Like
making the
you.
people laugh, but they would also go, thank you. Because I want them to know they're not doing anything wrong. And I do, because we're
Yeah.
guilty. We think our
Oh yeah.
children are perfect. We're
Yeah.
enjoying it, but we forget the people behind.
They
That's
don't want it.
yeah.
They want quiet. They're there for a meal and whatever. Yeah,
Or if they're
exactly.
doing the obnoxious banging back, I've had to that where I'm like, oh my gosh, Lennon, I think you bouncing against the back of that bench is hysterical. But the lady behind you, not so much.
Exactly.
Probably getting ready to
She
get up
just
and come
filled down her
around
face.
and dunk you on the head.
Yeah,
Okay, Grandma.
exactly.
And it
No,
worked.
I
I mean, it never made
exactly.
him cry. It never, yeah. So I love it.
I love it.
Okay, so this is my first recording Zoom, and I
You're
know
doing amazing. I'm so proud of you.
it was just kind of getting over the fear,
Yep.
but
And we
I
are
know
going to
it's
do a
supposed to
podcast. Oh, go ahead.
it's supposed to tell me somewhere how much time we have left, and I'm not seeing that,
I'm
Danica.
not. I don't think it shows you until we have 10 minutes left, and then it does a 10-minute countdown.
Oh wow, okay. Well, I thought we were like
Yeah.
way past that. So
And well, but you also have to remember that it's a 40-minute 40 minutes. And so 40 minutes is too long. So that means we need to say goodbye. But we
it started.
also need to let you guys know that we are going to do, if you would like, let us know if you'd like, because those of you that aren't on our YouTube or don't know how to do Zoom or one of those, we want to do a couple little ones, and I'll just do them on my own or jump on with Susan, share my screen, show you guys how to subscribe, do the YouTube thing, do the Zoom thing, so that way you can join us on more of our adventures, because it's not hard. You just have to learn how to do it. Once you do it, you've got it. So we will gladly walk you through that so that you can be on more of our adventures, and we'll get those done one way or the other. Let us know in our comments if you want us to do that with you, or if you just want me to do a few little blobs out there, blobs, blurbs, leaks, bloops, whatever they are, and show you what to do, because I know you can Google it, but I want to make sure, and Susan wants to make sure that we support you in everything that you need to be part of our family. So There you go.
Or
Or, or,
Danica is going to get on Zoom with me, and she is going to try to get me on somebody's YouTube because I
oh,
even had
yeah.
trouble on our own. Remember, I kept
Yes, that's
going.
right.
It
No,
wouldn't
I
let
don't
me
remember. Why would I
look.
remember?
It wouldn't let me subscribe. It wouldn't let me like. I also the chamber when I was trying to do it, and even I still don't know what the deal is. But when Diana posts for the chamber and they're doing a video, and I want to like it, it still makes me go in and like sign in.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I agree
Yeah,
with you.
let's do
It's
that.
not hard, but when you don't know what the hell you're doing, or
Yeah.
you do it, but for some reason the next time you go and then you're like, you get agitated. And I think this has probably happened because it's happened to me.
Then you
I
just
know it
give up.
happened with the chamber. Yeah, I'm just like, fuck it.
Fuck this.
But we don't
Nope.
want you to do that. We want you to
Can
enjoy it,
I
like
have
it,
this
so that you'll get
phone?
on
Can
YouTube.
you have that
Because the
program?
more followers we get, the better we do, the more we can do traveling. We have some people that don't live in Texas or Florida or Indiana or home state. We want to come see you. Um,
Yes.
I actually, Danica hooked me up with Pinky, who is going to be my new virtual assistant as far as my store. And I told her,
Why is it your store?
because I'm setting it up.
Okay, but
It's
it's
your
our store,
marketing and your
Casey.
technology because you're setting up. Yeah, YouTube
It's
is
the What the
you.
50
And
store.
and when I say that, because I don't want to do it.
I
Okay,
know.
the
Well,
store.
I can do it, but I don't want to do it either because of time wise. So I'm
Yeah.
Pinky's amazing. She's amazing,
Oh,
amazing, amazing.
I think
So, but
she'll get
yes,
it really where my vision I have for it because I went over with her what I'm wanting to do. I want
yep.
everybody out there walking with the what the 50 some kind of logo, whether it's a visor, it's a
Hat,
shirt, it's
yep,
a
something.
we're gonna have these that say what the 50. I mean, you guys know me, I'm psycho. Everything that is imaginable. And so what's gonna happen too, Danica doesn't know this, but maybe I should
I
start
turned
this
it
with
on.
our next Zoom. Um,
Yes.
whatever merchandise we have, Danica and I will each have one of it, every single thing. So we're gonna do pictures and or videos for Pinky to put on the store. So it will be the
Perfection.
visor on. It will be me with earrings on, whatever we do. Because
I
I
want
think
yoga
that
pants.
will, and the reason I want to do that is you can see just looking at us, you're going to know if you're closer to Danica's built and frame. And if she
Oh,
was a medium, you need a medium. If you're, yeah. So that's one of the
that's a
reasons
great
I want
idea.
to do it. And then I'm going to get Kathy in on it too, because she's very tall, thin, athletic and that's a whole nother body type. So hopefully between, and if you think of somebody that's not my body type, not Kathy, not yours, that's willing to do that.
Okay.
So that way, literally you're looking at four people going, okay, I'm gonna probably need, if she wears a medium, she's my body size, but I'm a little bigger, so I'll go up to a large, or I'm a little smaller, I'll go down to a small.
Perfect. I absolutely know a few people, so I'll brainstorm and we'll figure it out. We'll talk about that.
Do because I,
So,
that's always been my challenge. When I order stuff online is I have a very unique built and then I get it and I get pissed and I don't want you guys to have to go through with that.
no, I love
But
that.
we're gonna fix
Me
that.
either. We're gonna
So
do so
the
many amazing things are coming up, you guys. We're
well, and
working
that's
hard
going
at
back
new stuff.
to I want you to get on our YouTube and like it because that's apparently the number one thing we need for that.
Subscribe.
And so
Subscribe.
I told Pinky where I was going with Pinky. I said, here's the vision of what will happen with what the 50, whether it happens overnight or it takes a while, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to give up till it's there. And I know Danica's not going to give up till it's there. And I said, I have it. We're running out of time. Okay, so I'll wrap it up. I have a good friend from a dive thing that lives in the Philippines. And I said, Pinky, I want to come and
I do
see
too.
MJ and go out on her farm with her daughter because they do all their own farming. They live very natural. They go camping. I want them to take me camping one night.
Okay.
Just
No,
one.
we're doing that
Hiking.
together because
I don't
I've
want
been
to do
wanting
that
to go
shit.
see Pinky. She invited me to the wedding and I wasn't able to go at the time. So no, that is going to be a group. What the 50s? Absolutely.
And we're going to take you on a road trip to the Philippines.
Yeah,
So that's what we want is to start bringing those vacations to you.
everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to come back to you on another Zoom request in just a moment because we're just at 9 minutes. So that means we're about 30 minutes. Perfect.
We are. Okay, you guys, we love you so much. Send
Love
in
you.
your
See you. Bye.
ideas, all the things. I'll see you soon. Love you.
Okay. Pause. Stop. Okay. I hope this